How about them Cowboys? Angry Cowboys fan. Born to battle. Some just means we never sell. America's team through thick and thin. When the sun shines bright, that's where we win. Angry Cowboys fan.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. And I just wanted to take time out to break down the most recent press conference of wide receiver 1A, George Pickens. Even though it seems like the typical press conference from a player on the team, I feel that there was a few nuggets in the press conference that really tells Cowboys Nation about the mentality of not only George Pickens, but of the practices and the team building. So we're going to take a listen to the 3 clips that I got for y'all, and y'all know what we're going to do. We're going to come back and unpack this raw and uncut. So, Angry Cowboys fans, let's take a listen to the first clip from the George Pickens press conference from yesterday's training camp.
Tommy Yarsh, DallasCowboys.com. Rams have invested a lot into their cornerback room this offseason. I know it's a joint practice, but
Yeah.
how much of a litmus test do you view that as for you, since probably won't play much during the preseason?
Yeah, I definitely kind of notice it and look at it because some of the guys either already played before or possibly never played. So I definitely look at the Rams scheme organizationally, just how they've always been. You know what I mean? So the guys that they got, like you said, they got Trent, they got, I think, Watson. I think they have, the Chiefs, literally, like the same Chiefs cornerbacks on the Rams team. So I watched those guys play them before a lot of times, but schematically, they're going to look a lot different with the new coaches they have over there.
You know, Cowboys Nation, I hate the fact that none of our starters will be playing during preseason, but I see that this offense is going into its second year together, so I'm pretty confident in the decision to sit them during the preseason. But this joint practice coming up is going to be a litmus test for our Dallas Cowboys defense. Will they be able to stop the offense of the Los Angeles Rams? Will they be able to will our corners be able to contain Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams on the road in Los Angeles? Some questions that I have will be answered, but some of those answers will come during the regular season. Now let's go ahead and jump into the second clip so we can hurry up, come back and talk about it. Let's go ahead and roll that clip.
And then I think the shirt is the O2X stuff that you guys did. What was that, and how much did you enjoy it?
I liked it a lot just because it was a military-based thing, but I definitely liked it a lot just because in the military they kind of have similarities that we have to go through as football. Every day having a collective of guys, having intel on certain stuff, certain way to do it, got to go in and talk to certain people, map stuff out, you know what I mean? So I feel like what we were doing there at the end, especially when we were grabbing the tennis balls, that was the final round. So just competing a lot, and I love competing, so it's always going to be fun to me.
Cowboys Nation, when I saw that tennis ball drill that the team was doing and seeing how competitive it was, I really loved seeing that. I love seeing that the team is so competitive, and not just from an individual standpoint, but from the team as well. It gives each player that competitive nature without the isolation of an individual player. We're not out there playing hero ball, if you know what I mean. It shows me that it was always about teamwork, because we all know that teamwork makes the dream work. Now let's go ahead and get into the third clip so we can hurry up and come back and unpack this raw and uncut.
Why do you think it is working for you here? You're so comfortable on and off the field.
Yeah.
With everything. Why do you think it's working?
Definitely I'll probably say just the type of coaches, you know what I mean, type of coaches and the people around. When it's a different vibe and environment, then that's mostly what you're saying out of me now. Just definitely lighter, more lighthearted people. They kind of just ask questions first, see your answer, kind of, you know what I mean, instead of just going with their own narrative. So definitely being around the guys too, that's definitely my number one thing always, just because when you can wake up in the morning, you see them and we're going through the same thing. So just being around the whole facility.
All right, Cowboys Nation, from what I've been seeing when it comes to George Pickens this offseason, I believe that he feels super comfortable with being a Dallas Cowboy. Now, does this mean that he's going to give a Dallas Cowboys a team-friendly deal when it comes to him negotiating his contract next year? No, Cowboys Nation, let's not bet on that. But it does tell us that he loves being a Dallas Cowboy, and he is super comfortable with his surroundings, his teammates, his coaches, and the staff of the Dallas Cowboys. But let's go ahead and get more into it, shall we? Y'all ready for this raw and uncut? Y'all ready? Let's get it. Get ready for the Angry Cowboys fans, raw and uncut.
Keeping it real. They keep it real. That's real.
All right, first and foremost, ACF family, I'll be joining Leo Bridgewater, TP Wade the Giant, and Juan Gotti talking sports for another NFC East roundtable discussion about the division this evening at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know how we do. I'm going to need my Cowboys family in the chat, letting the other fan bases from the NFC know who America's team truly is. So, if you're free, make sure you tune in to support our Dallas Cowboys as I represent the star to the fullest. Remember, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time tonight. But Cowboys Nation, I love how comfortable George Pickens feels with this whole Dallas Cowboys organization. The relationships that he's built and the camaraderie that he has between the teammates as well as the coaching staff as well as the execs. You could tell how comfortable he feels within the organization, but you could also tell how wanted he is by the team. Sure, you could say, well, if the team wanted him so bad, then why didn't they extend him? Well, Cowboys Nation, sometimes it's not as easy as we who are sitting at the crib may think it is. Sometimes teams want to see more than 1 year of positive productivity, especially when a player's reputation previously was pretty questionable. They want to see consistency and professionalism out of George Pickens. Well, they're getting the professionalism out of George Pickens right now. We'll see if the consistency is there during the regular season. But I love the approach to the game of football and the examples that he's employing in his career. The examples of Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant. Talking about the Mamba mentality that Kobe Bryant possessed during his career. If you're going to have an example, then those are some of the best people that you could have as an example. The best players that sports has to offer. That never give up mentality. The will and the determination to be the best that you can be is what those guys have shown athletes that's come after them. The attention to detail when it comes to the fundamentals of their crafts. The hustle, the intent, the willingness to sacrifice for the betterment of the team. This is what these athletes George Pickens looks up to represents, and I love this for our Dallas Cowboys. But I'm going to keep it a buck, Cowboys Nation. George Pickens is showing the Cowboys organization as well as Cowboys Nation that he's growing as a player as well as a person. It's showing all of us that he's maturing, and the bum rap that he was given by the Pittsburgh media as well as Pittsburgh fan base was nothing more than hatred at the fact that he moved on from the Steelers. It's funny, after his first year with the Dallas Cowboys and how he balled out, Pittsburgh Steelers fans want him back now. Hey, it's too late, Steelers fans. Even if he becomes a free agent, I highly doubt that he would step foot back in your organization. But I love the confidence that George Pickens has with the coaching staff, the confidence that he has with Brian Schottenheimer as well as Clayton Adams, the trust that he has in the players surrounding him. The press conference showed me that he's comfortable with being a Dallas Cowboy. But my thing is this: if he has a year like he did last year, the Dallas Cowboys should stop at nothing in giving him an extension. There shouldn't be a reality where he goes into the 2027 season being placed on the franchise tag. If he shows the Dallas Cowboys that he's a top 7 wide receiver, he should get paid top 7 wide receiver money. The only thing that may hold him back from getting his bread while also being happy with the team that he's on is the person that's representing him as an agent. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. Cowboys Nation, what did you feel about the George Pickens press conference yesterday? Do you see growth and maturity that I see within George Pickens? Y'all know how we do. we always talk about it in the comment section. If you're digging this content and you want to help get the word out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans, drop a like on this video, share it with anybody that you know is a Dallas Cowboys fan, and if you're on your mobile device and you haven't used them up yet, make sure you hype this video. Doing so can help get the word out to Cowboys Nation. They'll come over to the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel and want to become Angry Cowboys fans themselves. And if you are DC for life and you hope that George Pickens has a monster year for our Dallas Cowboys, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you don't miss anything from the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel. Also, if you're into Madden 27, College Football 27, or Mortal Kombat Talk, check out my other YouTube channel, the Angry Gaming Fan YouTube channel. I'll make sure I put the link to that as well as the gamer tag in the description. For some reason or another in Madden 27, the superstar mode isn't working yet, and that's what I wanted to bring to the Angry Gaming Fan. So when that opens and that's ready to go and the bugs are out, best believe we are going to get on the GOAT journey. But George Pickens makes this team a much better team, Cowboys Nation. There's no way that I would trade him for any player in the NFL right now. And I'm saying any player in the NFL. He possesses everything that we look for when it comes to being the help that we've been asking for years, Cowboys Nation. He is a great teammate. He's a great brother to the guys that's on his team. And he brings that dog mentality at the wide receiver position, something that we have been missing since Des Bryant. But good luck to NFL Youngboy this year. I hope that you have one hell of a season in 2026. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.